Hi everyone, how are we this evening? Oh, bit of a darkness on me, isn't there? Hang on, let me see if I can pull this light up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, lighting's a little bit weird. So how are we all tonight? And how great 2 weeks off. Yes, I did have 2 weeks off, and I was in Canberra doing the show down there. So it was lovely to see all the Bindies groupies. Ruth, how are you this evening? Ruth's in there first to say hi. It was great to see everyone at the show and to catch up with them. Hi Sue, how are you? Lovely to catch up with you. There was a few little issues I had at the show with technology. Hopefully I'm on. Let me know if you can all hear me and everything. Yep, that's all working. Hi Yvonne, how are you? The next show I'll be down at is Bendigo, so I'm watching that one really carefully at the moment to see whether see what happens. But I'll be there if it's on. All right, so that will be down in Bendigo in a few weeks. So what's been happening here? Yeah, I did take some time off. I've had a few days off, and there's still more happening with that because I'll be taking a few more days off throughout each week just to refresh myself so that I'm here for you guys. But I have got a brand new quilt. Who else is in there? Hi, Dizzy. How are you? And all the groupies. Gail, good to see you again. You too, Gail. Yeah, Yvonne, the fingers are crossed, honey. Hi, Shanna. Shanna was at Newcastle as well. Evening. Hoping to see you at Bendigo. Yes, Dizzy. Oh, you're still down south. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get to Bendigo. It is on the cards. It's all happening until the last minute, of course. Hopefully everyone's safe down there in Melbourne, as we know. But it is life now, and that's how we just have to take it. So it's great to see everybody on here. We've got a few more that are going to happen. I've actually been working on the website with my time away. I've been designing new quilts. Doing lots and lots of things, but also taking a little time for myself. So there are times I might be a little bit slower with a message or getting back to you, or the phone's off. I've actually learnt to turn it off. You might see that. Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you? Peter, lovely to see you, sweetie. Thanks for popping in and being with the groupies. We've got quite a few people in there now. I know I've been off for 2 weeks, so it's one of those things that's got to get back into getting used to being here at 8 p.m. again. All right. So obviously when I go down to Bendigo, I will be off as well, offline. So hi, Joanne. How are you, sweetie? Doreen, lovely to see you. Yeah, so we'll just work from that. All right. Brand new pattern. Now, the lighting on this, I don't want to move the camera too much, but I wonder if I can just pop it up this way a little bit. Whether it shines on the quilt behind me, I'm not sure. Nah, it's not going to do it. I don't want to ruin the light will probably fall on me. That's even worse. There we go. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? There's Jennifer from Black Possum. We've got her in there, ladies. So if there's anything you want to ask Jennifer from Black Possum, she's in here saying hello. All right, so what I've done, we've got a brand new quilt. It is behind me. I'm not sure why. I wonder if this one's going to work. Oh, that's a bit better. There we go. No, maybe not. Nope. Yeah, lighting tonight's a bit weird. I'm not sure. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Yeah, so we've got a brand new pattern. Now, I did say hi, Jackie. I did say on the post, if anyone wants to try and guess the name of it, Dizzy did have a go. Very close with bow ties. It does look like bow ties. Absolutely nothing to do with how you make the original bow tie quilts. But it is actually called, and this is what we come up with, flying bows. So can you see that? I'll bring it back so it's in the light properly. Flying bows. All right. That's just a graphic. As you know, on my patterns, I do put graphics on it so you can actually imagine it in your own. Hi, Di. How are you? Imagine it in your own colours and everything. All right. So let's have a look. I've actually got a little screen here. There we go. It's the best way I could do it. Sorry, guys, that I could actually show you on the screen what it looks like as a big quilt. You'll see posts, and on the website, the quilt actually looks a lot better. Just through this streaming one, putting a photo in was not easy. All right. So, yeah, that's it done with the paisleys and white. Okay, so you can see behind me also. Let me just pull that back. in here, it's all done with the paisleys and white. I don't know why my lighting's really weird tonight. All my lights are on. So, yeah, it's all the paisleys and white, and it looks like flying bows. So that's why we've called it flying bows. Makes a really big quilt. It actually is 80 inches by 96. So we've got a great big one for a queen size, okay, because 90 by 98 is a queen size. So you're just not getting your pillows, but you're getting down a bit of the sides. It's really hard. I get asked that a lot, what size for quilts and everything it is. It's not the it's not always the what would you call it? It's not always the size of the quilt that's a standard one anymore, because you actually everyone has different widths and mattresses. All right, these days American sizes are different to our sizes. I think I've explained it before, where you might buy a quilt kit and it says queen size, and you take it home, it's nowhere near the size of your queen size, because different beds, different things, it all has different sizing. So sometimes it's good to measure your own bed, how far you want it down the sides, and whether you want it over the pillows or anything. And then when you buy the kit, you've got that sizing, whether you need to buy that little bit extra or it will fit. Again, that goes with wadding when you're buying it, if it's in a kit of a queen size and it's actually not the same as the kit you bought. So you've got to be really, really careful with all of that sort of sizing when you want to do it. So I have quilts here for sale in the shop, and people say, well, that fit on a queen size. How thick's your mattress? Is it ensemble? So, yeah, it is one of those things where most of them will fit on top, and as far as down the sides will go is what the size of your mattress is. All right. So how do you make it? Let's have a look at it. You're going to be using, here's a kit. I've got the kits made up. They are on the website now. So you're actually using 10-inch squares. Hi, Marg. How are you, sweetie? Everyone loves their badges with the Bindies Groupies. Marg, thank you so much for doing those. So, yeah, so I've got kits where you're using 10-inch squares. All right. I don't know why my lighting's really bad tonight, but anyway. And you also need meterage, okay? So there is meterage to go with it as well. That's in the really small dots with white, which would look really good. The other one I'm doing right now that I'm going to show you with is with, of course, marbles. So marbles with black. So let me just switch down to this camera. Oh, is that going to work? Oh, why is it doing that? I think that's because it's got the green screen thing happening. Let me just go in here and turn off. No, it's not a green screen thing. I'm not sure why it's showing my little logo on there. Sorry, guys, we're having a little bit of a streaming issue, but I hope everything's going okay and you can see it. That's actually a cutting mat. Oh, that's really groovy, doesn't it? I'm not sure why that's in there. That's my YouTube thing. Okay, so we're going to have your rolls, and I've left them up there, but you know what they're like. You're going to get your rolls of your 10-inch squares, okay? And when you put your rolls of 10-inch squares, let me just do this so you can see me. Is that going to work? Here I am. When you put your rolls of 10-inch squares, it does actually need a lot more. So I've put in extra, okay, so that you're going to get enough to make these quilts. All right, so you're going to separate them with the 4, and we need to make some half square, 8 triangles. All right, so what I'm going to do, and I've got these, I think I've put them on the website, not sure. Oh, gee, that doesn't show up real well. I hope it's showing up okay for you guys, because here it's just reflecting really bad with the camera. So what we're going to do is we need to mark them. So I'm going to mark this. Let's just do this. So I mark them on the back. And this is a really good ruler because it's 4.5 inches by 14, and it fits right across a 10-inch square. Loving it. If they're not on the website yet, I will put them on later tonight, if not tomorrow, and they're $19. So we've got that marked with the X. We're then going to get a 10-inch square, okay, and we're going to put the 10-inch square on top of that. And then I'm just going to sew either side. So let's see if this works okay. And I'm going to turn the light off. Maybe I should leave it on. I'm going to sew, let me get rid of the mouse so I don't throw everything out. And we're going to sew either side approximately 1/4 inch, all right, of those lines. So let me just run these through, and the thread broke. great. Love your work. I checked the bobbin before, so that's probably why that happened. No, it's happened because when I reached over before, I reached onto, there we go, onto the, I pulled the thread. So there we go. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to make these into 8s. So let's go here. Hi, Cynthia. Lovely to have you back from the US. You will get a voucher if you just send me a message, sweetie, on your through Facebook or something to let me know your email from the quiz night. All right. Let's try that again. Pop him in. I'll just sew this little bit here that went a little bit funny. There we go. And what I'm going to do is sew down either side. So of these lines, let's pop this in. Get caught up on the scissors. And let me know if there's any problems with the camera or anything, guys. I know the lighting doesn't look good from my side, but it might be okay with you. I'm not sure because I don't see that side of it. All right. So we're going to sew either side. So I've done that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down there. Now, this is where these rotary mats come in really handy. All right. So we're going to cut here. I'm going to cut along that line that we've marked. Now, you can iron them if you want. And, guys, I was using this today and noticed this blade's a bit blunt, and I haven't got one with me at the moment to change it. So if it is, just bear with me. I'm going to cut along there. Then you also need to cut down the middle. Now, I line it up with where I've cut in the middle because I'm not touching anything. Line up the edges of the 10-inch square. So I'm lining them up against the ruler and up through the middle. All right, then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to do that again. I am in the process of trying to get some more of these mats. A little bit hard at the moment to import things from Taiwan, I think it's where they come. But anyway, we'll get onto that. All right, and I'm going to cut through there. So now I've cut it into 8. And, oh, no, it's not too bad. All right, I'm cutting it into 8 different pieces. All right, done that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take it over to your ironing board, and you're going to iron the seams towards the dark side. Now, I've got some done here. So, oh, did I? No, didn't do it. Okay. Oh, yeah. No. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I open it up, and I'm just going to finger press a couple of these at the moment. All right, so you finger press it, and you will iron it. Okay, I'm just finger pressing. All right, you're going to do the 8 of those. Then what you're going to do, grab your little 4.5-inch ruler. Love me little 4.5-inch ruler. Hi, April. How are you, sweetie? And I'm going to trim them back to 4.5. Now, most of the time, you won't have very much to trim. And I'm lining up the seam in the middle here with the corners of my ruler. And I am finding a couple of edges really straight. And don't worry, you do get some wonky ones, but that's all right. You don't have to trim too much. All right. That one just needs a little trim there. I do like to trim off the little tails when I'm doing these because they get in the way. All right. So we're going to do that. Easy, easy, easy. All right. Do that some more. Now, when you do the 8 of those, you're going to put 4 aside, and we're going to use 4 to make the first middle blocks. So what we're going to do, put him aside so I don't cut it. We're going to grab 2 more of that same colour from that pile of 4. All right. And I need to cut these as the pattern says. So I'm just going to line them up a bit here and put the mat the right way. There it is. And I'm going to cut these to the size of the pattern. And we're going to chop it here. Get rid of that. Yeah, little tiny bit of wastage. As you guys know, I don't normally have wastage in my fabrics. This one, you just got to trim them back a little bit. All right, and then basically, because they're 4.5-inch, because we're matching that one, this ruler, just line it up with the edge and cut it because it's a 4.5. Love my 4.5-inch ruler. All right. It's in my way. Come over here, you. Line it up and cut it. So we need a few of those. We use 2 of them. All right, and I'm just going to show you quickly with one block, so I only need 1 of those. With the last one of the 4, we need to cut 4 of them, this one into 4 4.5-inch squares. I'll get that out eventually. All right, so I'm going to just cut from the edge using my 4.5-inch ruler. I'm going to turn the mat each time I go to cut. All right, hi Karen, how are you? and I'm going to put that there, and I'm just going to turn it, and I'm just cutting a 4.5-inch strip off each edge if you want to put it easy, lining it up and cutting. And let's do it one more time. And here we go. And this is where the rotary cutter is not always. Oh, no, it did. Just a few little threads that didn't cut. So we're going to get 4. We only need 1 to make the block. So you're going to get 4 blocks out of each one. All right. Now what we're going to do is join them together. There's a certain way to have the triangle when you're putting them together. The pattern will tell you. Now these will be ironed. I finger press this one. I put my little guide for my 1/4 inch on there. And off we go. All right, that's the first part of the block. You're going to finger press or iron that one open. This one goes across the top. And that will give us 1/4 of the block. Just pop him in. Scoot him up there. All right. And if I get rid of that mat now, because I don't need that anymore, and I flick this open, that gives me 1/4 of one of the blocks. All right. Oh, yeah. Clever trick to cut 4.5-inch squares out of a 10-inch square. It is, Shanna. Yeah. Anything that makes it nice and quick and easy for me, you should know that. And it makes it nice. Okay, so that gives you 1/4. So when you've got 4 of those, and I've got a couple made here, it will give you the block that looks like this. So that 1/4 is there. All right. And that gives you, I'm just going to scoot it around, gives you the block. All right. I zoomed in so you can see the sewing, and now I need to zoom out, but I've got to get up, but I won't do that. All right. So there you go. I'll turn that off. I finished sewing. So it stops the movie. So that gives you the middle block. So when you actually see it here, that's one of the blocks in the middle here. All right. That you've done. And what I'll do, let's go back here. All right. So that's one of them. And then with the 4 that you put aside and you use the other colour, and obviously white is the one I used here, I made all the border ones. So it looks, and the marble's going to look amazing with black as well. So I will be, they are all up on the website now. So there's a paisley. By the way, there is a new little purple. This is now purple. The other one I had is dark purple. I can't get the dark purple. Thanks, Bonnie. Can't get the dark purple anymore, but I was able to get this nice little, it's not lilac, it's sort of, it's just a purple. It's not dark light or anything. It's just a really nice purple. So it's a really pastel sort of one. So I've put that with some paisleys, okay, as a kit. You've got the paisleys with white, and I've left most of the others up there. I've got the marble with black and everything. Dots and arrows with the dark purple. All right, so you can see the difference with the purples. I'll come back a bit so it's not so, down maybe. There we go. All right, so you can see the difference with the purples. So paisleys are with the light one with purple, and the dots and arrows I thought would look great with the bright purple, with the darker purple. You've got some dots and arrows and of course marble with black. So they're all available on the website now. So that's the new pattern, nice and easy. There is a little bit of cutting to cut out your meterage at the beginning. All the instructions are in there for it as to what you need to cut. Again, if you want to, now the kit actually comes out at $95. Woo-oo, great price. And of course, anything over $100 is free postage. So you just need to get something a little extra and you've got free postage. The other thing is, if you want me to cut everything else, cut the meterage for you, message me, but there will be an extra charge for cutting that out because, of course, for the time. That's why the kit's $95. It makes it cheaper. You've got to cut it a little bit more for yourself. But it's not that hard. Use your ruler. These great little 4.5-inch rulers. I love them. Oh, look, that's actually showing something else, and I don't know why. All right, so that is flying bows. Do you like that one? Like a jacaranda colour. Yeah, Dizzy. It's a really, like my supplier just called it purple, and he said the one I've been getting was dark purple, and I always thought that was purple. But anyway, new one. So yeah, flying bows. All right. So it's really cute. Yeah, like a jacaranda colour. I like that, Dizzy. Yeah. All right. What else is on here? I have got something else to show you, ladies. Let me just see if I can do this while I'm talking to you. I have another screen I want to show you, and it is, of course, the website. Okay, so on the website, I have now put some classes on. Yay, finally got there. They're going to be during the day, so the lighting will be fine. Let me just go into it, and I'll walk you around it. Here it is. All right, so when you go on to online classes up here on the tab from the home one, you'll get a calendar. Okay, just, it is there down the bottom. It won't let you, oh yeah, you can click on it. Okay, didn't know you could do that. So what will happen is, I've got the Totally Fun bag. Oh, let me just go to this. It's a bit brighter when it's up here. So it'll be next Thursday. All right, I've put some in, and it's going to be just the bag week, and then I'll throw in some others because Bendigo is actually down on the next weekend. So Totally Fun bag, that one will be on Thursday from 10 a.m. They are a 2-hour class, okay? If it takes, 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours 30, I'll still be here. It's not a problem. Envy Kit, that one's at 12 o'clock on Friday, so 12 till 2, all right? And then I've got a Saturday one from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock. Okay, when you click on them, if you want to book in, they are limited to 10 people. You click on it and it'll just take you to it like a product. Okay, so it's an online class. You just add it to your cart. It tells you what your requirements are. So yeah, you can get you've got time to order a kit as well. And if you want any special colors, don't forget to ask me. Make sure your sewing machine's in good working order. You're sitting at home, of course. Have your scissors, your cutting mat. You can walk up. It is where we're going to be able to see each other. So it'll be done in the same sort of a platform, but we will have a class going. I can see you, you can see me, and we can all see each other. Just have your phone or iPad. Just something with the camera. It doesn't have to be facing on your sewing machine or anything. It's preferably on you. If you need to show me anything, you just hold it up to your little iPad or phone, or you can tilt it down to your sewing. The other thing is the limit of 10, minimum of 4. Now, I will work on that one. If there's only 1 or 2 of you, I'll probably still do them. All right. Once it's been booked, you get a link, but the link won't be sent until about 2 hours before the class. All right. If you're unable to have a camera set up, not a problem, because you can still get on there. We just won't be able to see you, but you will be able to still chat. Okay, so when we go back here, if I scroll down on this one, there's a bit more information. There will be 2-hour blocks. There's no pressure to finish within the same time. Depending on the project, it may take 2 sessions to finish. So if it looks like we're all going to need another 2 hours, I will just book another 2 hours in for you to book into. Don't be frightened to join in and have some fun, of course. As you can see, I am a little bit of a fast sewer. Speed is not a requirement, ladies. It is not. I'm doing this so that we can all see each other from home. You can do it in your own environment, but we're still going to have fun. There's no speed or anything involved in it. You do it at your own pace. And you're in your own house, so your morning tea is provided by you, of course. All right? So that's the online classes. So they have now been booked up in there. Okay, so you'll be able to, yay, Shanna, yeah, classes. Blue, purple, and pink purple. Blue, purple, pink, purple. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jenny, that would be what it is. Yeah. Like a bluey purple and a pinky purple. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the classes that are now online for you to there. Now, I was going to show you something else. Oh, online. The other thing I want to show you is, let me just go back to that online one. Here, when you're online, don't forget you can always click on videos, and after a little while, well, I usually do it now when I go back out there tonight or in the morning, you can actually go down. That's where you can click straight into my channel to see any of them, but all of the different ones are down here where you can click on if you've bought a kit or you want to just have a little bit of a look. There's the Japanese meshwork with Anne from Crystals and More. We have the black possum when Jenny's been on. They're all through their wonky windows and everything through the videos. All right, so you'll be able to do that. So, but just go to online classes. Yeah, I need an April newsletter. I was a little bit slack, and then we had the show down in Canberra. So, yeah, online classes are there now. The calendar's there. I'll announce them all tomorrow as well on Facebook and that. But just remember, they're there now to book in. Okay, so that's the classes. Let me go back so I can see you and see any comments. Oh, thanks, Dizzy. Yeah, let's get rid of that now. and put me back here. Yay. So that's tonight. So I hope you've had a lovely evening, ladies. I hope there's been some good information in there. A little bit of sewing, showing you how to do those 8 triangles. It's a really nifty little thing. And as I said, I know I've got the 4.5-inch square rulers on. Should have looked on the website while I was there. There are some, I will have those other rulers on there. I'll check in a minute after I get off here and have a look and make sure they're on there for you. $19 I sell them for. All right, so there you go. So the kits for this beautiful Flying Bows quilt, that one is available online now, $95. You're going to get the pattern. For now, the pattern's free for a week, as I always do for a new pattern. You'll get it free with the kit. After that, we then put it down with the $5. The pattern's also on sale on the website as well. So I hope you've all enjoyed tonight. Thank you for coming back and seeing me. I know I've had a couple of weeks off. It'll be great when we all get back into the swing of it all again, and the classes are going to be fun. So hopefully everyone, you have had a good couple of weeks while I've been away. I want you to have a fantastic week this week. I will be back next Wednesday night with Quilting Wednesday with who knows what I'll have. As you know, it's always something different, something new. And don't forget to keep sending in your sharing time. I have been posting them up or trying to get them all posted as I can. And no worries, Emery. Thank you so much as well. Pam. Jenny said, hi, Pam. Who's Pam? Did Pam come in? I didn't see a Pam. Thanks, Cynthia. You two have a great week, sweetie. Hope you're all safe over there in the US. Doreen, good night to you, darling. Good night, Jackie. Thanks for that. It is a lovely new quilt. Oh, there you are, Pam. How are you? So, yeah, if you have just come in, you can rewatch this very soon. It'll be live, and I will be there for a rewatch. Thanks, Shanna. Yep, thanks to all the groupies. Bye, Yvonne. Hope to see you guys in a couple of weeks down in Bendigo. And everyone, have a happy and safe week. I will see you next Wednesday for Quilting Wednesday. And happy sewing. Yay. Bye. Bye, Yvonne. Bye, Gail. Night, Mark. Night, Dizzy. Thanks, Gail. It's a really fun one to make, actually. So, yeah. Bye, Christine. Sorry, sweet, I didn't see you come in before, but good night. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for joining the Bindies groupies. All right. And you all have a happy and safe week. See you all.